So I'm going to London tomorrow, 10 days, and all I need now is one email that professionally tells everybody to leave me alone for 10 days. So I've been sitting here for 40 minutes to do just that, and I've mostly just been looking at travel plans for London. So I'm gonna make AI models to fight that battle for me. And the reason why this is a big deal, my boss sent me this voice message in the morning. I'll play it.
Hey, just flagging before you leave tomorrow. Can you make sure your out of office is actually set this time and make it something professional? Last time it said I'm out, try someone else. Legal had follow-up questions. Thanks, have a great trip.
Legal had follow-up questions about an out of office email. Anyway, the models. I like to look at these models like planes. For example, if you're crossing continents, you're probably going to need a cross-continental plane. It's going to be able to take you to a place where just going by boat is going to take a very, very long time. And then there's mid-sized planes which will take you to a different country. It might take some time with the car, maybe a couple of days, but it's just nice to have the plane. But then there's also domestic planes, and it's in situations when something probably would take a couple of minutes of your time, but maybe you just want it now. I don't think for this email I'll need a cross-continental plane. I think this is kind of like calling a taxi when you live 15 minutes walking distance away. So what I'll do is I'll just use the fast version on Gemini, on Claude, and on ChatGPT. So I've opened all of them side by side. I'll write my previous email that I used to use. I don't think there's much to not understand, but there's people who disagree apparently. So in each of these models, I asked it to rewrite my previous out of office email, make it sound more professional, so my boss is happy about it. I've uploaded an audio file of what she had to say about my original email.
Can you make sure your out of office is actually set this time?
And let's see and compare. All right, so Gemini answered the fastest, then Claude, and ChatGPT is still thinking. All right, let's first check out Gemini. It sounds like your last out of office message definitely caught the eye of the legal department, and not in the way you wanted. Based on your boss's feedback, the goal is to shift from dismissive to resourceful while maintaining a professional tone. It gave multiple options. That's nice. The gold standard. Hello, thank you for your email. I'm currently out of office and will be returning on 30th of March. I will be responding to all messages in the order they were received upon my return. For any urgent matters or immediate assistance, please reach out to. I don't really like Matthew, so I'm just gonna put him here. Short and sweet. Thank you for reaching out. I'm away from my desk starting and will return on. I have limited access to email during this time. If you require immediate assistance, please contact Matthew. Otherwise, I will forward to connecting you with you when I'm back. And then we have the client focused. Hello, thank you for your email. Please be advised that I'm out of office starting tomorrow. We'll be back on. During my absence, I want to ensure you're all well supported. Please direct any urgent inquiries to Matthew, who will be happy to assist you. Probably won't. Thank you for your patience. I will get back to you as soon as possible when I return. All right, then at the end, give some tips. So for the option 3 and set 2, there's this useless thing which says starting when you're out of office. Usually doesn't matter. You just care when the person is going to return. Other than that, I think we're golden. Next up, let's see what Claude had to say. So Claude apparently doesn't have a speech-to-text transcription. I'm currently out of office and will return on. During my absence, I will have limited access to the email. For urgent matters, please contact Matthew, who will be happy to assist you. For non-urgent inquiries, I will respond promptly upon my return. All right. It's Short and sweet, but no transcription. So I'm still gonna go with Gemini just because I don't have to answer additional questions, which was asked by Claude because it didn't hear what my boss had to say. So ChatGPT can't transcribe speech to text either. It asks for transcript or summarized feedback. I'm not going to do that, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead with Gemini. I think I'm going to go with the golden standard. Let's set this up. All right, so I'm back, and my colleague actually sent a recording of what my boss said about my email. So check this out.
It was warm. It was professional. It had a clear contact for escalations. It communicated that he'd read the brief, which frankly is more than I can say for most of his actual emails.
Yeah, so just to prove that it works, I think this is your answer. I don't know what the question was or would be for this, but this is the answer. So the model you use matters, but also the prompt that you give it. Here I used the quick and simple version where the model just did the thinking for me, and it just happens that Gemini has the transcription inside of it. And in my case, having no time to waste on this nonsense email, I think Gemini is officially the best out of office email writer. I made this here. Check this out. Actually, I made this clip where I'm pretty sure how my boss reacted when she read the email.